o'clock in the morning. It's cold. It's January. You've not really had a job that's brought you any income in for a good 2 or 3 weeks, certainly since before the most holiday season. Your comlink bleeps, and it's simply an icon that shows a switch that is kind of in the on position, and it simply says Mr. Johnson 2100 Infinity Club ? And you know that icon is your fixer's icon.
Okay.
Reply with an aubergine and a peach.
That sounds fairly safe.
Yeah. I'll reply with a thumbs up.
Kinky.
I was going to say it's the safest thing, but yeah, you just put different thoughts in my head now.
Smiley face, 3 new yen symbols.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then finally, Threadreaper. Who does Jimmy know you as? Does he know you as Threadreaper, or does he know you as Crew?
He probably normally calls me Reaper or Threadreaper.
Okay,
calls you Reaper. And he won't contact me on the comlink. He'll contact me on my deck via a message board. So
all right. Okay.
So I'm on video at the moment. Actually, funnily enough, I'm currently just sort of like at a building across from the Renraku Archaeology.
Okay.
So
no worries. No.
I'll want myself
that's not. Yeah, none of us. Well, actually, Medi's not record.
I'm recording, not
streaming tonight. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. So you get you have your deck kind of watches the 2 or 3 bulletin boards that you know of where various people post jobs that might be the kind of thing that you respond to, and occasionally you talk to an individual called Jimmy, and you get this message, and it simply says like a private DM to you through this bulletin board. It just says, need cash, 2100 Infinity, Mr. Johnson.
I'll thumbs up the message. Yeah. Basically look where the actual place is on Mapsoft, and if I've got time, what time is it now?
It's about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I'll casually.
You got loads of times.
Yeah, I'll ride back to the bike, get ready, and get all my stuff on together. I've just noticed that 2 things aren't on my haven't come across in the build.
Okay.
There's the armor program and the shell program aren't on there. All
right, we should have them if they are.
I can't see the because on my thingy I've downloaded all the compendiums and it brings everything through. Can't see on the.
Do you know what it sits under?
I don't know. There's a massive long list when I imported Chummer, because there's a button at the bottom in the import Chummer.
Yeah.
It brings everything through, and there's loads of them.
All right. Remind me, what was it? Armor and
armor and shell.
Shell. I'll look for those later.
I probably won't be using them today, but
you might do. But you shouldn't.
Hopefully, I won't. I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. So each of you have been invited to meet Mr. Johnson at the Infinity Club this evening at 2100 hours. You have about 11 hours before that meet is due. So is there anything you wish to do beforehand?
If they'll just be complete their usual jobs just to do for people.
Okay.
I'd like to do some legwork on the meeting point, and for any chatter about the new Mr. Johnson that's looking for runners.
All right. First and foremost, I am looking for my book on Xiao.
Won't be doing anything illegal. I'll just be looking for general chatter around the boards that I go on and whatnot, and anything that's public access.
Yeah, give me to do this. The game. Give me a. Is it a search run? It's a specific program, isn't it? What's
Look for actions, aren't you? Look for thingy actions, aren't you?
Matrix actions. Yeah. Browse. It's probably a search, actually.
I think it's probably something along the line. Actually, let me have a look. I've got this. God, where's that? Where's that paper I've got? Oh, it's not in that printout. I had a list of loads of stuff. It's going to be either. I'm guessing it's going to be a computer plus something role, is it?
I don't think so. Matrix.
I thought I had a short, what's it called? Sheet where a quick reference sheet. Don't.
Yeah, it's a simple computer plus intuition. It is public, so you just need a single success.
So, hang on. Is it?
What's I desperately try and find. Seattle book. I got five successes. Nice. Nicely done. Okay, we are looking for infinity. Memory, it's in the Barrens, I believe. Give me a sec. Oh, cool. I've got some maps I can post, which is good. It's not in the Barrens. The other place in the Barrens connected to the Barrens is Pulley Up, right?
Yep, that's where I live.
Pulley Up. Is that where you live?
That's where I live in the Hell's Kitchen.
Yes. It's not there.
God, you live in some shitholes, don't you?
Shit. That's because. Shit.
I don't know the different ratings for the different places. I have no idea where I live.
I've got where I live, the Novotel Motel.
Hasn't brought that across on this. I wrote down where mine was. I think it was Columbia, out by the
Give me one
lake
sec.
of downtown.
Of all the things I didn't make a note of,
What's it, Billy Club?
The Infinity Club, yes.
It is downtown.
It's in downtown. Actually, it's not where I thought it was. Okay. It is in. Okay. Is
You break it up. Infinity is on Elliott Avenue and Wall Street. West Coast and East European cuisine, first lounge, fourth restaurant.
okay. So yeah. So you get very quickly. You're able to identify the Infinity Club is more of it's a club / restaurant, very high end. Sits in South Downtown, known for its European cuisine and West Coast cuisine. You've got a choice of 3 places. You've got the first floor lounge, the 40th floor restaurant, and the rooftop bar, which is on the 41st floor.
This is where we're supposed to be meeting Mr. Johnson.
That's what a quick matrix search from Reaper has identified. Yes.
Well, we don't know we're on the same job yet, right?
Nope.
You all don't know you're on the same job yet. No, you have all been invited to. In fact, it would be specific, and it would say, "Ask for Mr. Johnson in the rooftop bar on the of the Infinity." So you know you're going to the top floor. No real postings that would identify any specific Mr. Johnson that could be based out of the Infinity Bar, though. That is a mystery. There are several jobs posted. A lot of it is to do with the politics of the time.
Sorry, what year are we in? Is it 70s?
2077.
Okay. We'll need to find a decent interactive map, which is what I've been looking for.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Well,
You've got to have one, haven't you? I can see a 2074 one on Mapbox, and there's a 2072. It's probably not much difference, to be honest with you.
I would say the 2074 one's probably good. If you link that, I can probably embed it into Foundry for next time if we know where it is.
Cool.
I'll send you a list of interactive maps that I've found, and then you can look at which one's which.
Except the Mapbox one doesn't work. $2070. God. I found one that works.
There's a couple of 2072 ones that work.
Cool. And the Infinity Bar is on that map on there. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Anybody else want to do anything in particular before we move to the meat?
I'd be doing something similar, like finding out about the place and basically to know what I can actually carry in with me without.
yeah, I mean, am I going to be able to have problems going to downtown without a sin?
It'll be rough if you're stopped.
I certainly won't be carrying some of my more illegal equipment.
There's an opportunity to get there half an hour earlier.
Okay.
Would you be able to carry weapons in, for example? Or...
Yeah, you can carry weapons wherever you go as long as you're licensed and legal to carry them. The place itself may have a no weapons check weapons policy. And the Infinity will have a no policy, and no heavy pistols, and no visible armor policy.
That's fine.
Okay.
No heavy petting.
Yeah, so my pistol and my SMG are staying at home then, basically.
Concealable holsters, but probably not taking a heavy pistol.
Concealable holster is absolutely fine, and you could put a pistol in your concealable holster that's a heavy pistol if you wished. Just don't get caught.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume that the Infinity Bar would check when you're coming in for
I
that
have
type
some
of thing.
scanners that sounds reasonably high quality.
Yes, there will be scanners. I'm just looking for those right. $364.
I mean, it is a fair question, I guess. Do I know, like, concealable holster, conceal on my gun would be, I think, -1? So not sure what that means in terms of getting patted down / scanners. Whereas my knife is a concealable -3.
Yep.
My
Yes,
assault
so-
cannon's probably way out.
Yeah, absolutely. The device, I make a device test using the device's rating as a device pool that would then be modified by any penalties that you pass on to me through concealment, I believe. So I think a weapon has a conceal ability, either yes or no, and then it's adjusted, I think, by... Is that right? Concealable. Okay, yeah. So a modifier... So a heavy pistol is a 0 modifier. So I would then just roll the dice and see what happens. Whereas a light pistol would be -2. Mono whip is -4. Other things are pluses depending on. So your bow, for example, is going to be a +8 to conceal.
Not got my. I'm going to ignore the bow this week, but it's not brought across my collapsible bit.
Okay,
It goes from a bow, it's just like a rod.
nice.
Oh.
Nice. Okay.
Just to add another confusion to it, I won't be taking my guns
Okay.
purely because but I'll take the mono whip in the skin flap.
Okay.
So
You and
that's
your
concealment.
skin. You and your
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
All right.
Skin concealability of -10. So
Got a lady pocket.
Okay.
It's not got my actioneer business clothes on there either, which is what I'd be going in. But
Yeah,
we'll
it's
sort
fine.
them out.
You should be able to drag them. There should be armor. There should be armor that exists. If it doesn't, it might be because it's not in the files that I pulled over.
I've got my
Like-
chameleon gear under some pretty baggy street clothes because, it's bloody January in Seattle.
Yep.
If you're not wearing a big hoodie and heavier coat, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
see, my armor is basically a long coat. Would I be able to wear that and just take it off if they're restricting armor? Because it's not body armor as such; it's a long coat that's armored.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my vest off, leave it in the van.
Okay. Let's have you all arriving fashionably early on most. Well, okay. Is everybody arriving early, or are you arriving late on time? What's the plan?
Early.
Half an hour early.
Yeah, I was going to say 20 minutes, half hour early. I'm going to see if I can get myself a drink.
All right.
So I'm
You
gonna
all
about an hour early. I'll pop myself on the ground floor an hour early and just watch for
Okay.
people arriving.
no worries. Okay. So is anybody trying to sneak anything in?
The only
I'll have-
the only weapon I've got is the Fischetti Security 600.
I'll have the whip in the skin flap, but not carrying any other weapons.
Is
No
that a
guns.
pistol?
Wear my shot glove, but it's very
light
cold.
pistol, yeah. Light pistol, yeah.
Okay. There is a mag detector. And
I've got a license for it, so
Yep.
if you want me to
and
check
as
it,
you
I'll check it.
yeah, basically as you go through the detector, it beeps. One of the guards comes up and kind of warns you, and then pauses and looks at you.
I'll open the side it's on. It's on a
Yep.
concealed quick draw holster on the inside.
Okay. License, please, sir. Takes a look at the
Got it.
license. What's the license rated?
Licenses against my my sin as a Chris Portier. It's rating 3.
Rating 3. Give me rolls.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling. I want to say your sin, aren't you? It's sin times 2. Let's have a look. God, that's another 4 pages that have come out of my book.
You obviously played this a lot.
Oh, this book got a lot of views over 5 years. Yeah, just give me a roll against your sins rating.
So 3 dice.
I think it's doubled.
Okay, so 6.
We'll assume it's doubled, and then I'll double check it later. Two successes, no worries. He looks at your he looks at your license. He nods. Thank you, Mr. Portier.
I'll just say, do you want this handing over? I'm happy to hand it over. It's a safe establishment.
No, we permit light pistols. Our patrons to wear light pistols. We obviously would hope that you do not have a need to use it, but we respect people's right to be able to defend themselves. Please, Mr. Portier, have a good evening. Would you like Melanie to show you to a table?
You said there was a bar downstairs, didn't you? A little restaurant.
There's like a place downstairs. The restaurant is kind of like halfway up. And
40 wasn't it? And then 41 was the top, wasn't it? Where the thing is.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll just grab a drink down here. It's all right. I've got business upstairs, but I'm just gonna relax down here first.
Very good, sir. Very good. Okay, who arrives next then?
River.
Okay.
She's freezing. She wants to get there before it's too cold at night.
Okay. You go through the scanner. It isn't a cyberware detection scanner, by the way. It is purely a weapon and concealed kind of object. It's like a typical airport scanner. You go through the scanner.
I've technically got as a chameleon suit.
Okay.
Which I was hoping would be fairly concealable because it's meant to hide you.
I think it's obvious running gear. That's the. It's like a proper stealth suit, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is definitely obvious.
Spec Ops type gear.
Is it? I thought it was just as okay. Then I won't be wearing
that. It would definitely be obvious. Yes.
And I would not be wearing it.
Okay, but you are wearing the best clothes that you can rustle at, I presume.
I'm wearing the ones that have been hand washed recently.
Okay, you are wearing the ones that have been hand washed recently.
Might not have been clean
Lovely.
water, but it was hand washed.
Probably not dry this cold either.
No, there are basic facilities like that in squatters. That's the only reason I went for it, because proper street was just like, I can't do that. Turning up proper hobo.
Okay. Scanner doesn't really go off as you go in. There is a little bit of a raised eye from the guard that's kind of scanning you and just nods, and then a concierge comes forward and kind of looks at you. May I ask your business here, madam?
I've got an appointment, work related later tonight.
Mm.
Just come in for a coffee. I am actually wearing fairly presentable clothes. They're not that cheap.
Yes.
I actually paid money for them.
Yeah, they weren't out off a dead body.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
There are no bullet holes in this one.
Some of my very meager funds went into these. Okay.
Is River female?
Yes, she is. Yeah.
Madam, forgive me, I don't wish to be rude, madam, but it seems that you are currently not broadcasting. This isn't...
Well, am I hearing you correctly that you're saying that you're hacking into my SIN to try and find out who I am? That's not public information. That's for authorities only.
No.
I understand your establishment is high class, and I do appreciate that. But the contact that I have asked for discretion.
Did he now, madam? Interesting.
Yes, I mean, I'm not meeting him till 10 o'clock, but yes, there was a gentleman up on the 41st floor.
Okay. That's interesting. None of your skills came through, River.
They should have done.
It's really hard to see them, to be fair. I did think mine had, but they're very, very...
Oh, yeah.
Would you like-
Yeah. Yeah, no, they are. Yes. You don't
The
have
filter there.
many.
No, that's
Yes.
the thing.
Yes, okay. He kind of looks at you and he says, "Oh, well, okay. Very well. No, we're not hacking, but we do have systems in place to ensure that all of our guests are, shall we say, not hiding anything."
You
Anyway.
can check me down if you wish, but I believe your technology is quite adequate.
He kind of looks behind you, and there's already a line of sort of 5 or 6 people, and he says, "That will be okay. My advice, madam, is next time that you're somewhere public like this kind of establishment, I would suggest that you at least broadcast your persona."
I probably have a persona on my comlink, but yeah, I'm pretty sure SINs are only meant to be like.
Okay, so if you
authority
have
only.
if you have a persona on your comlink and it's in active mode, then that conversation wouldn't happen.
Okay, well, I probably will have one, but yeah, sorry, apologies.
Yeah, no worries, that's fine. In which case, okay, that's fine. Ignore all that then. Okay, well, madam, please enjoy our bar.
I expect they probably do have stuff that taps into SIN, so actually that may have kind of happened.
It does say SINs generally require specialist equipment, which is what usually law enforcement have.
Yeah.
This person is more interested in, just who you are, right? You'd be announcing your presence because your comlink would be active, and it would tie itself to things like cred sticks, etc. So you can pay for things. So
Be like
that's
a check-in.
kind of...
Be like a
Yeah.
check-in we'd want.
I thought cred sticks were just they're individual, aren't they? They're essentially like cash, so they're not.
They are
cred sticks.
Yeah, you can register them as well.
Yeah, I think some can be registered. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have accounts, but Yeah, obviously, if someone nicks my
Just
credit
pick up
stick, my
it's
money is
just
gone.
It's loaded. Yeah.
It's cash, effectively. So.
Okay. All right.
I hope it is an expensive bar.
Reaper, give me a. Trying to figure out skills here.
I probably do look a bit odd, to be fair, because I probably have the most minimal signal of someone who's actually broadcasting in here. I've got a shitty device, and that is it.
Yes, indeed.
What is he looking for?
I can never remember what the skills are. Is there a physical skill for perception?
There's
Yes.
a perception skill, yeah.
Give me a perception roll.
I don't know because I've actually put points in it. Not that many.
Oh. Or if you'd have got one more one, that'd have been a glitch. Okay. Is that where you are? Literally within about 5 minutes of you arriving, you notice an elf kind of comes in. The elf would look something like this. And as the elf kind of comes in, and there's a brief conversation with the concierge, and then the elf kind of starts to move off. But of the people that you've sort of sat and watched kind of come in, she seems to be the only one that's really standing out as different to you.
Okay.
She makes a beeline for the bar.
Been there, done that. I've just sat on the edge of it. Can I do a matrix perception on them and see what they've got?
You absolutely can do a matrix perception.
Just close my book. Shit.
A very blank device. Recent search history, what to feed cats on a budget, and where is the Infinity Bar downtown?
Computer plus intuition. If you're trying to oppose this, you would use logic plus sleaze. Or device rating times 2, whichever's greater.
Yeah, I'm doing this in AR, so it's basically just looking at what's there. If it's within 100 meters, I should be able to see it, really, unless it's hidden somewhere.
It's not. No.
Okay.
What did you say? Computer plus intuition?
Computer plus intuition, yeah. It's capped by, I think your limit is your data processing of your deck. Well, actually,
did we recognize each other? Actually, did that happen the other week?
No, completely different. That was just a test. Consider it just a test. Actually, if River's not running silent, which she's not, then it's an automatic. So yay. What iconography would Reaper see? He doesn't actually need to roll because it's automatic. Okay. What iconography would he see? River.
Proper basic setup. She has limited interest in this stuff. As I said, maybe something vaguely cat related.
Okay.
You know, like literally the first thing on the list that kind of looks a bit like.
Oh, it's a cat.
Yeah.
With a cheeseburger.
No.
Probably.
The big fat pussy.
All right. Yeah, but the thing that stands out to you is probably the lack of anything really concrete or
the complete lack of everything apart from that when you compare it to everything else that's in this room.
It's like a fresh out of the factory thing that hasn't even been remotely set up.
Yeah.
Okay, who comes next?
I'd probably come in next. I parked the van up. I've taken off what I don't need. I'm going in there literally wearing my
Underpants.
underpants. Yeah. And a smile. So she'll be wearing her a lined coat. She's got a mystic armour running. And she'll have a form-fitting armour as well, which is literally skin-tight armour around her. And she'll be wearing gloves as well. Chunky glove.
Hello.
Yes.
Are they AR gloves by any chance?
No, the shot gloves. The anti-AR gloves.
Okay.
You might be asked to leave those at the door, buddy.
Cold though, isn't it? I mean, as I'm walking to the door, I will pull them off and put them in my pocket and sort of rub my hands together before I get to the big doofer.
Mm-hmm.
Shot gloves are illegal, are they?
Ooh, that's a good question.
If they are, I'll take a quick reverse to go back to the van again.
Depends who you're shocking with them.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people out there that like having them used on them.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking.
Shot gloves are no, they are not illegal. They are just straighting two. No, yeah, probably fairly common.
Actually, shot gloves are no, they are restricted 6.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
They're not on. They're not on chummer.
Melee weapon, shot gloves, physical. AP-5, availability.
Oh yeah, no, they are. Yeah, they are.
6R.
6R, yeah, they are.
Okie doke. They're going to be pretty freaking obvious.
well, if I'd know that already, so what I'd do is I'd put it back in the van.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they are restricted. You will need a license to tout them about.
No problem.
All right.
I'll just
Again,
walk up to the door.
yeah, you go through the scanner. The scanner. So, what else are you carrying on you?
That is it.
That is it. So the scanner won't go off as you kind of go in, and the concierge kind of steps forwards, and Mr. Napoleon.
Yes, indeed. I have an appointment up on the top floor for 9 o'clock.
Interesting. Well, the lifts are there, and he gestures to a bank of lifts at the back. Please enjoy your evening.
Well, thank you very much. You have a good evening yourself. And with that, I shall go to the elevator and go up to the top floor.
Okay. All right. You're an orc, right?
Indeed. Yeah.
Okay. So
And I do eat with spoons and forks. So
both River and so River is an elf. There is a mix of metahumans, but not that crazy. And to both Reaper and River, you see this orc kind of walk through, looking around a little bit, makes a straight line for the elevator.
Big lady, I take it.
you watch it.
Is she
My type.
is she your type? I mean, she's probably very muscular.
She's about 2 meters tall.
Yeah, muscular and has a body built like a brick outhouse.
Fantastic. It'll take me a while to break her.
Yeah. Are you an orc clicker this time round?
Don't know, but I'm thinking about just tweaking my.
You must lick an orc.
Are you setting me up for the line of passing me the elf, this one's split?
Yeah.
Except it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Cuscod, as you arrive, what are you taking in with you? I know you've got your monofilament whip inside your skin pouch, which gives you a very difficult minus 10, which means the device is unlikely to see.
Oh, that was going to be one of the questions. So is it shielded, that type of thing? It's like a smuggling compartment. So I don't know whether they're shielded against this type of thing.
No, but but actually, as I say, the scanner is not a cyberware specific scanner. Excuse me.
Okay.
And so, if it's in the skin pouch, it wouldn't be detected.
Yeah. Okay.
I suspect.
Well, like Baby Joey.
It's a complex action to get it out, wherever the hell that means.
Yep,
that's
fine.
10 initiative action then.
We will deal with that when we need to fight.
Yeah. The idea is basically, if I get pinned down somewhere, I have got a weapon.
Yeah,
it's not something to get out quickly or anything.
And a nasty one. We had Brutus. His character had a monofilament whip, and he used it vigorously.
Knowing Brutus, that could be taken so many different ways.
Yeah,
taken in every way.
He used it very, very vigorously in many combat situations. It was not pretty, I tell you.
Where's Rob living now?
Florida.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Are you again? Concierge asks you what you're doing. I presume you are presenting your Thomas Silver's sin.
Yeah.
An identity. Okay. Mr. Silver's welcome. May I ask the nature of your visit today? Do you have a reservation in the restaurant, or are you here to drink? Meeting anybody?
Yeah, I'm meeting someone on the top floor.
Oh, seems like a number of people are meeting people today, which is always good for the Infinity. Well, lifts at the back, sir. 42nd floor. Enjoy the view.
Thank you.
Are you going to end up on the roof? Because I thought it was the 31st penthouse.
No, it's the 42nd floor is the rooftop bar.
I wouldn't worry about it because you've already said you're getting to meet at 10 o'clock.
No.
So, time ticks as we get very close to 2100. Are the two of you downstairs heading up the lift?
Yes.
Okay, you probably get in the lift at exactly the same time.
What's sorry? Could I have a description of my lift companion or some?
Yeah, you can. Hang on. Let me throw everybody's pictures up. So
mine obviously isn't holding the weapon.
You have sniffing.
And I'm hoping Medis isn't holding the weapon as well.
Anyway, to travel.
Yes, that's good. And we have, and then your lift companion is this individual, Reaper.
Assuming without the deck on your wrist.
Oh, Neo.
Yeah.
So you're human?
I'm human, yeah.
Okay.
I switched.
Yeah. As you head
I'm a decker, not a technomancer either. So,
you all head up to the top and are finding, you're kind of getting drinks from the bar. As you get close to 2100, what are you doing?
I'm going to look and see if I can see where the Johnson is, if I can get a beat on him. Maybe ask the barman where he is and what he's drinking, and I will order another drink of what he's drinking.
In the left, I'm going to be really harmlessly flirting with my companion.
Okay.
You get very little back from me. Very low charisma, and it's low level.
Awkward, slightly uncomfortable.
Absolute nerd.
Why is this 7 charisma? Like,
yeah, talking to me.
Taking a lot.
Why she's doing it?
It takes a lot to get out of that basement.
Probably the most you'll get out of me is like, oh, it's a really old comlink that. That's about it. I noticed it at the bar. I didn't
Yeah.
notice you. I noticed your comlink.
That is note taken. I'm actually, it's okay.
So, as you sniffing, as you kind of you go to the bar. One of the things you notice, so big glass kind of canopy, pretty much all the way around. The entire top floor is just a big open plan, or would be an open plan kind of bar. There are probably 4 bars, one in the corner, one in each corner of the restaurant. Around the sides would be sort of obviously glass panels with lots of tables, and then in the middle are probably a half dozen, maybe 8 booths. These booths themselves are glass canopied booths with doors, and each door has like a maglock card associated with it. And there are about 4 of them that are currently opaque, and so you can't see inside. The rest of them are open and visible, and would command a view of the skyline of Seattle, as well as the bar itself. Several of those are occupied, varying couple with 1s, 2s, 3s in, and there's 2 or 3 that are solo that just have single individuals in. Sniffing, as you go over to the bar and you sort of inquire, the barman kind of comes over to you and he says, Mr. Johnson party, yes?
Yeah, part of.
Excellent. Take this, and he slides a card to you with the number 5 on it.
No, Mr. Johnson drinking.
Mr. Johnson has not yet purchased any drinks, so I couldn't tell you.
What would you recommend?
What would I recommend? Well, it depends what you like. We have synthahol.
No, sorry, you're mistaking me there. For Mr. Johnson, not myself.
Oh, I couldn't possibly say, sir. I would not wish to offend him by getting it wrong. I'd perhaps just ask him. He nods to the card.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
And I'll head over to number 5 booth.
Inside the booth is a troll that's kind of sat with his crossed leg. Currently seems to be talking on a comlink, and as you kind of arrive at the door, you can see it's red for locked or engaged. You tap the card and it goes green, and the door, you push the door open, he kind of hangs up. Come in. Please take a seat.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Can I get you anything? Food? Drink?
I was going to ask you the same thing, but I'll just have some apple juice if there's any.
He smiles. Well, check the menu and order, he says, and you can see that there is a blinking icon for a menu that's got number 5 attached to it, like booth 5, and then there's an icon. And when you kind of tap on that through ARO, it pops up the menu, and you have to scroll several pages in to find non-alcoholic apple.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll probably order some chicken.
That's fine. He smiles. Excellent. Well, I believe I'm expecting 3 other individuals this evening, so if you don't mind, we'll wait and.
Certainly, and I'll just get into my food when it arrives.
This point, Cusgood, you've probably arrived.
I'll look around, see if there's anyone obviously trying to catch my eye. If not, then I'll go up to the bar and inquire about Mr. Johnson.
No, nobody seems to be attempting to catch your eye at all.
Okay. I'll head over to the bar. Saying, can you tell me where I could find Mr. Johnson?
Ah, the Mr. Johnson party. Yes. Pulls out a card from under the desks, the bar, slides it on. It's got a number 5 on it. It says booth 5. Mr. Johnson is waiting for you. He's waiting for you.
Oh, that's me.
Okay.
Can I get a psycaf to go?
Oh, you Mr. Johnson party as well,
Indeed.
madam.
Yeah.
Okay. Takes out another card, tosses it onto the desk. Soikef, you say? Yes, I can arrange one of those for you. Oh, interesting. Yes, Soikaf ordered. It will be sent to booth 5.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'll let you go first, and I'll follow you.
As I get out of the lift, is there anything that, if I scan round in AR, is there anything to point me to where I should be going? Like an arrow or anything?
No, interestingly, there isn't.
There is booth 5, the big glowing gold thing up and down.
Big exclamation mark
Yes, well, that's the one.
above booth 5.
You sense that only you can see it.
Yeah.
Again,
Well, like I say, I'll have stopped as I got out and had a quick look around, and as the young female elf walked off to the bar.
Yeah.
And I'll follow over to the bar because I guess that they will know.
Yeah, indeed. And you'll overhear this exchange. There seems to be a human there who's just received a card and is kind of looking a little bit quizzically at the elf who's also got a card. Both of them have number 5s on the card. Seems like the elf has just ordered a soikaf.
Johnson party?
Ah, the 4th member, yes. I was told that there'd be 4 of you. Take a card, he says, and he passes it over. Booth 5, over there, gestures to a booth. You can see what appears to be an orc. In fact, the orc that you witness coming in downstairs seems to be engaged in a conversation with a troll in the booth.
Okay. I'm going to do it. I'm going to order a Negroni at the bar, mate.
Okay. Perfect. We will have that sent to...
that will be the continuity between campaigns.
Yeah, we will have that sent over to the booth. Please, your host is waiting.
Thank you. I'll walk over.
As you all enter the to the booth, again, the lock on the door says kind of engaged in red, and you tap the card, and the card opens the door. You all go in, and as you all kind of come in, the troll kind of looks around and smiles. Says, so the party is all here. One moment, and he waves his hand over a console pad on the table, and the glass just immediately goes opaque, and you cannot see around. And the dull noise that you could hear from outside just vanishes. Well, good evening, please.
Take out a hanky and blow my nose, and then say, sorry, allergies.
It's fine, welcome. Glad your fixer could line you up. Before we start, is there anything I can get you? Food, drink? Don't be shy. My employer likes to treat people well who can solve problems for him. And he kind of pauses and...
If you look at the table, you'll see a big bowl of chicken legs, and I'm just chewing them.
100% River is looking for something nice on the menu. She hasn't eaten real food in weeks.
Yeah.
Literally, like soy protein paste and flavor drops is what she's been on.
Oh God!
rat droppings.
She's like, this is the best soy calf I've had in months.
Kind of. The troll kind of looks at River and a little bit quizzically and says, "Soy calf, my dear. Why not buy the real thing? Page 3. At least indulge yourself.
She's like frantically
You're gonna shit yourself.
Page 3.
shit, real coffee?
There's
Damn.
like espresso, cappuccino, latte. Then there's something called Irish coffee. There's something called Scottish coffee. And there's like Elven coffee and Orcish coffee.
She's hitting the Elven stuff and saying, I haven't had this in at least 6 months.
There you go.
She looks a little bit upset. Like, yeah.
I was going to ask if it was still about, so I'm always drink coffee.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, coffee's around. Most of the time you would drink soy calf, right? Most things are soy based. Buying the real stuff is expensive. And so the coffee would be, several tens of new yen rather than probably a handful of new yen. I was trying to find out if I could see in the book the prices, but I don't know if it's in here.
It's probably a good week or two's rent for me. And
Oh, easily.
I mean, we call it rent. It's more just like, paying the local gang members off to not kick my door in, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you order food, you order drinks. The troll kind of sits back, smiles and nods, and when you kind of and ah about something, and you kind of look his way as if to say, "Can I order it?" He just keeps nodding. After sort of 10, 15 minutes, everything starts to arrive, and gradually you end up this central table full of food. And he says, "Well,
Why, Mr. Johnson? It seems like you're treating us rather well here. Should I be worried?"
Oh, no, my employee made it very clear that those people that were brought in to solve problems for him should be treated well. So why don't we get to the crux of the matter? Somebody has stolen an object from my employer's collection. It's not just sentimental. It has potential business value, and so the faster it's returned, the better. Word is the thief is already trying to move it. We'd rather not see that happen. Now you might be wondering, what kind of object is it? Well, it's a relic from an earlier age of music. An old-style optical disc. The kind that people thought was extinct. My employer's business interests lean heavily into entertainment, so it's not hard to imagine why he'd want this piece back. But here's the odd part. A couple of other parties have been sniffing around already. They shouldn't really be caring about an antique rocker's demo, but it seems they do. And that makes it important. So, your job is simple. Track down the disc, recover it intact, identify the seller if possible. If it's been copied, wipe any data trails. If you can negotiate cleanly, fine. If you have to lift it, fine. The key is speed and discretion. No splashy trade headlines, no leaving evidence in the... The disc is more valuable than it looks, and not just to us. I'm authorized to offer you all, as a team, 10,000 yen for the job. 5 up front, 5 on delivery. Return the disc to me directly. Do that cleanly. I can promise there'll be more work coming your way. Deal?
How would I go about wrangling?
You
Negotiation skill, I would have thought.
Negotiation
It
skill,
is
yeah.
negotiation, yeah. It's generally opposed by...
I know, he's probably going to hammer me down with his skill, but yeah, might as well give it a go, right?
Yep. Yeah, give me 1 second. Right, it is going to be...
Negotiation, I would presume.
It is going to... It is absolutely going to be a negotiation roll, yeah.
Yeah, I mean... I guess, since she's treating us so nice and but we're all building a new relationship here, any chance of sweetening the deal a little bit?
So you can do a con, seduction, and charisma, negotiation, charisma, opposed by the Johnson skill.
I mean, I'm not trying to con him, but I mean, I will be a little bit flirty with him, but because that's just generally how River is.
Okay.
So is it negotiation or con?
Negotiation, most likely.
Okay. I'll give
Yeah.
it a go.
My dice pool is exactly 1 dice.
Ha!
Hey, that's a good result.
Well, that's a beautiful result.
Oh.
He rolled 26. He didn't get anything.
That's because I didn't have everything in. Okay. The troll sits back and says, okay, well, you push an interesting bargain. Authorized to negotiate a little.
Look, we're just getting to know each other. Maybe just pay a little bit more up front. And, if we're successful, then hey, you've got some new runners, right?
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's make it 11,500. I'll give you 6,500 up front, the rest on delivery.
I look around at the rest of the team. I call them a team. The rest of these misfits.
I'm going to raise an eyebrow.
Yeah, Threadreaper's not picking up any of this social interaction at all.
Well, I'm going to raise a slight eyebrow and I'll give you a little clap. Yeah, a little clap. There we go. Maybe the little elf would like to take away a doggy bag.
Shit, we can do that here?
Well, he looks, he says, doggy bags not really frowned upon in this establishment, but
He's like, no, the contract's good enough.
Excellent.
Who's the demo by?
Well, that is interesting. Funny you should ask that. So,
If it's Gary Glitter, you can fuck off.
You can fuck off.
Well, it's on that desk, but I don't want to know.
Yeah.
it is a rather well-known old rocker called
Metal Eco.
no Rolf Harris.
Jesus.
No, so
You little boys that did it.
Stop it.
that brings a whole different meaning. Right? Does he tell you who is on the disc?
Well, we're going to need to know to identify it. We're trying to track it down. We'll need information about it.
Might as well go about the Queen's greatest hits.
Oh, sorry. I completely read the thing. So he will give you 13,000 new yen. He will give you 6.5 up front and 6.5 on delivery.
That's pretty
So
good.
you gained yourself
15%, is it?
yeah, you gained yourself 3,000 new yen. So 1,000 new yen per. Sorry, I'm just scanning some stuff really quickly to see if he tells you when he tells you who it is. Bear with me a sec. I need to print this off next time. I printed some other stuff off, but I missed.
Let's call it Parkway Drive, and then we'll move on.
No, it's really it's really specific. He smiles at you when you ask him who it is, and he says, "Well, that's the rub, isn't it? consider this a test to see how good you are. So, I'll leave that for you to determine. Make sure you bring the right disc to me.
What information
remember-
can you give us?
Where did the robbery take place?
Well,
We need a trail to pick up, so what can you tell us?
Because at the
Really
moment,
not-
It's a laser disc that was stolen from somebody that has maybe some music on it.
Yeah, it's not this that may be getting auctioned. Did you say?
correct. So you've got enough information to start digging.
In
So
Seattle?
as long as there isn't another auction going on, we should be fine.
In Seattle.
What are the chances?
Looking. There are 74 different auctions occurring. Oh, Jesus.
At the same time on the same night.
So yeah. So he simply says, "Well, you know, my employer likes to ensure that the people he hires are as good as their resume suggests. So, yes, it's an optical disc. It is apparently being offered today or possibly tomorrow on the open market. There is significant interest in it. How it was stolen, he kind of waves his hand and sort of says, really relevant at this time. My employer doesn't know who it was stolen by, just that they were able to bypass security, which of course is a little bit worrying.
So, would that be worth more to you if we found that out? Would that be pay data that you'd want?
My employer would definitely be interested in knowing who sold it, and certainly that's part of the ask for the remuneration that he's offering.
And who wants to buy it as well?
Tell me who. Tell me who's interested in buying it, and of course recover it if possible.
I thought it was just the recovery that it was more important than anything else. Okay.
The recovery is important, yes. So
I hate to ask, Mr. Johnson, but you wouldn't have another crew on this job, would you?
no, you are the first crew. We put out some feelers, and your fixers were the first ones to respond. And as always, my employee like punctuality and quick resolution. He felt that despite your newness to this business, you were worth the risk.
Well, that's very, very thoughtful of you. And I shall rise. I shall hold my hand out to Mr. Johnson. And I'll give him a handshake. But one of those handshakes where you put a little bit of pressure on. He's a troll.
He's a troll.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's going to be limp as hell for him, right?
Just envelops your head with his hand.
Yeah. He takes your hand and he smiles as he feels the pressure. He nods. The hand is quite smooth. There's no calluses on that hand. Definitely
Apart from the bony growths.
Yeah, apart from the bony growths.
You give him that hard grip and he just thinks that'd be a proper good wank, that.
Challenging, though challenging. Number 312 to be precise. Well, I keep calling him master. My employer has authorized a tab of 1,000 new yen. So stay for as long as you wish. When the tab's done, the rest is on you. One final thing. Does anybody have a cred stick, or would you like me to give you what it says?
I mean, we don't trust each other yet, right?
Right.
Provide the cred stick.
Yeah, I think I should hold it.
I was expecting you to say that, he says. And he kind of goes into his inside jacket, pulls out a cred stick, kind of puts it on the thing, kind of taps, basically links to it, and then he programs, and he sort of says, there you go, and he shows you a tablet, trid with the cred link, the cred stick serial number, and 6,500 new yen. As agreed, up front.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So
Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson.
thank you very much. 16.25 each, guys.
Yep.
We'll pull resources if we need them for the job, right?
Indeed.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't expect anybody in this group to go out and blow him all night.
Zed, I'm going to be really cheeky.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find a decent bottle of elven wine
Okay.
on that list, and I'm ordering it, and I'm going to doggy bag that shit.
Okay, that's fine.
I've got a reason for that, and if anyone around the table questions it, got a reason for it.
It's on the
Might
tab,
help
don't
us
worry
with the
about
job. It might help
You
us
like-
with the job.
You like elven wine and you're an elf? I don't know. That's the only reason.
Well, I do.
That's the only reason that is needed.
it. Yeah, it's to do the job and his addiction.
I work better when I'm drunk.
Yes.
No, I've got a plan.
Love it.
I actually have a contact that might be able to help us, and he is into alcohol. So
All right. Oh God, yeah, you do, don't
By
you?
contact,
I
you
do.
mean drunk uncle?
Okay.
I mean contact in the music game. So
Mr. Johnson stands and he
Oh.
smiles as well. I look forward to hearing from you. Oh yes.
Yes, do you have your contact number?
My details, and he kind of he says, "Oh, your comm link's open,"
Yes.
Yes.
think so.
and he immediately scans inside the room, and he kind of nods and he presses something, and you'll each on your comm links that you have active will receive a contact detail, Mr. Johnson. Of course, when you get like about 8 of these, and it's
Yeah,
like Mr.
it's-
Johnson.
Which do I call?
You're like, which freaking Mr. Johnson is it?
I'll have set.
I'll put the number 1 next to mine.
I'll have set a divert from my comm link to my deck and set a folder up for the room.
Okay, no problem.
So once
right.
it goes, it sends.
With that, he takes his leave and heads out the bar. And you can drop the opaqueness and kind of, so then you've got a view of the bar and you can watch him. And he literally goes straight. He goes to a bar. He says something to the barman. The barman nods, looks over in your direction, nods again, and then he just walks out the elevator. The next thing you know, the elevator opens and Adam Smasher comes out.
Fuck that.
Looking at my colleagues here, again, I'll put up my hand and say, "Hello, new friends. I'm Tiffin." And there you go.
Okay.
River will offer her hand, but she says before you grab it, watch the grip, eh? She's probably like, I don't know, 50 kilos tops. She's really small.
I'll hold up my finger. You shake my finger.
She has got a firm grip, though.
Has she now?
Not as firm as yours. You can deal with the troll.
Well, you can. There's a couple of handles I go by, but you can call me Reaper if you want. That's close to anything else. It's part of my probably best forum handle.
Yeah, like a slightly raised eyebrow. Reaper, right? Okay.
Yep.
Name's River. Good to meet you.
Decker.
Reaper Decker or? Oh, Decker. Right.
Job.
Sorry.
Task. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Again, not very. Social skills are shite.
I'm going to lift up my apple juice and say, "Mind and body pure."
all right. I sometimes talk to people, and I know a bit about the arcane. Sometimes got some mana every now and again. I can sling a spell or two.
Well, you just got us 30%, so win-win.
In my book.
Glad I could help. Doing my part.
Did that use magic? Because I've never seen anything like that.
Oh hell no, that's just charisma, baby.
What's
Literally.
that?
I'm not even fucking trained in it.
Yeah. Yeah. What is
You're
charisma?
not trained in it.
No.
You just jumped straight into the negotiation with zero real skill.
Yeah, with a -1 because of having no skill.
Yeah.
Amazingly brilliant. That's
That's
ballsy.
why I have 1 dice, because I have a -1 as well. That gives me 1 dice.
Ballsy as hell. I could do with somebody working for you in my real life job.
Dorantar, just note in Foundry chat, you have a couple of messages.
Ooh.
One just said, "You're a dick." No.
Was that from Tiffin by any chance?
Oh, what I've done there?
In the booth, there are also a number of like screens and things that kind of hang down, which you know they were turned off while the meat was on, but now as the meat's gone, they kind of fire up. And sort of about 10, 20, 30 minutes or so after Mr. Johnson has left, you know, you're all kind of casually talking, getting to know each other, understanding what each of you do. And a Horizon MusicNet live broadcast comes up and it says, ding, ding, ding. And in other news, collectors and corporate archivists are buzzing after rumours of a lost Jet Black track surfaced in Seattle. Horizon has not confirmed, but analysts suggest any verified Jet Black recording could fetch 7 figures on the open market. What makes this rumour stranger is that several buyers outside the entertainment industry, including sources close to the Draco Foundation, are reportedly expressing interest. Ding, ding, ding!
So I caught none of that because I was. That may have been going on in the background, but that you'll see me completely blank off. I'm linked to my deck via a direct connection. Can I make a matrix perception? I want to follow that if I can.
Absolutely make a matrix perception, yeah.
You alright, Reaper?
To the fork.
Look at those. Remember, you can use edge anytime if you wish. 3 hits. Okay. It's odd. It's slippery, but you managed to grab. It doesn't really repeat itself. In fact, it was just that one sort of very brief second, half a second or so. But you managed very quickly to actually. Do you? Okay, so you can see the data trail fading. So if you want to try and grab it, you can do.
Yeah.
So that would be something like you don't need to hack the system because you don't want to do that right now.
Well, we're both inside the same host in AR. So.
Yeah. So I would say what you need to do is.
I'm assuming I can't see it now to hack on the fly and put a mark on it.
You can hack on the fly if you wish.
Okay, I'll try that.
Give me a sec. I'm looking for things like hack on the fly,
Limited by my sleeves, which I think is set at 5.
Hack on the fly.
I get a +2 to this because of my background. One of my abilities, Code Slinger, hack on the fly.
Okay.
So I just want to put 1 mark on it.
All right. Give me a roll, and it's against intuition plus firewall. Okay.
I think so, yeah. How do I add this 2 on? It's got modifiers there, hasn't it? Right, okay, so 2.
Yeah. Okay. Look at that. You managed it. Okay. You managed to put a mark on it.
Okay, I think, unless it takes the time, hack on the fly, I think it's sleazy, so I'm not sure they'd be aware of it unless they do something.
Oh, well, you say that. God is always watching. And I think the bad news is you are just about to generate a bit of heat. All right, just looking for the pages. Where is God covered?
Under religion, I think.
No. No.
It's every illegal action is a set amount, and then there's 2d6 added on or something like that.
It's either 1d6 or I can't remember whether 1d6 or 2d6. Yeah. Yeah, so let's have a look. Right, so you have just done a hack on the fly. Must be earlier in here. Sorry, folks. We will get this sorted eventually.
No worries.
Right.
No, pages 232, 234.
240. Hack on the fly is on 240.
232, those where's Overwatch scores are made.
For God, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but it doesn't tell me what the Overwatch score is for.
Every additional 2 net hits, I don't know what they got, counts as a matrix perception test. A successful 1 hit on a matrix perception test.
Yeah, so they got 2, you got 4, so that's an extra 1. 2, 4, 7. Right, so this is for everybody else's purpose. So as deckers do things, they start to draw attention to effectively what's known as God, which is the it stands for something, doesn't it?
Something Overwatch division.
Yeah.
Global.
Global Overwatch division, yeah, is probably what it is. Essentially, so a score gets racked up. So the more times that the decker does things, especially when it's using sleaze, it increases the Overwatch score. As the Overwatch score gets to 40, then that triggers a reaction from God.
Yep.
And usually God's reaction is pretty nasty.
They boot you and then send out a.
Yeah.
You get convergence, don't you? I think.
Yes, you
I was
get
going to say
conversion.
physically or virtually. So you get kicked out and then a hit squad arrives or something.
Yep.
It can be both. Yeah, absolutely.
Also depends where you are. If you're using like a decent grid, like Emerald City, which is what I'd be using, but if you're on like a shitty public grid, you might not get it because it's like, is there somebody in the area? No. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think effectively your Overwatch score would currently be 2.
Yeah.
From memory. I'll read into it for next week, so I'm 100% sure. I thought some things increased. It might be brute force actually.
Sleaze is an illegal. It is an illegal action, but I think certain things have greater impact.
Yeah, I'll figure it out for next week. I'm making some notes of things that we need to figure out. Okay. Yeah,
with that perception, can I only wanted to tag it, and then with that perception that I've gained, can I tell what it is, what the persona is? Is it an agent? Is it something else? Was it something like a drone that was in here that was doing something, or can I tell anything like that?
It's really hard to work out. It doesn't seem to be a drone. If it's an agent, it's an odd agent. What you are able to do, though, is grab the payload, if you wish.
If I can. Might give me some information.
Yep.
So this was all virtual. There was no physical thing in here.
No. Literally, as far as you're all concerned, you're seeing this Horizon Net news item, and almost at the same time,
I've basically just stopped mid Negroni and just completely blanked.
Yeah,
I'm like completely paying attention. Everybody else turns to the thing, and I'm completely not looking at anything. I'm just like,
River kind of leans forward and sniffs your drink. Seems okay.
yeah, it's amazing, but I'm not drinking it at the moment.
Yeah, I'd probably be looking around in case something's happened physically, like someone's fired a dart or something like that type of thing.
the odd thing, the thing that's bugging you about this is it feels like a ghost, like an old AR ghost, maybe pre-crash comm code being loaded and connected to the local host.
Okay.
If I see Keanu Reeves, I'm going to say, okay, motherfucker.
What do you need me to roll?
You want to try and hack the. You want to actually try and crack the.
Yeah.
Crack file. Yeah, I need a crack file, right?
Okay.
Got to remember what it's opposed by.
So this is going to be a hacking plus logic. Free action, I'll change my...
Versus protect you and rating times 2. Okay.
Yeah, so free action, I'm going to change 2 of my stat.
Ooh.
Well, interesting. Okay.
Not shit. Can I? Yeah, you have to declare edge beforehand.
No, you can edge now if you wish. It just means you. Which edge do you want to declare?
What's the reroll of the fails?
Do you remember where I put it?
There we go. Sorted my background.
Cool. There it is. push the limit, add your edge rating in dice to a test before or after rolling. Rule of 6 applies. Or you can second chance, so you could reroll all didn't score hits on test.
Okay.
But your limits are still in 4.
That's fine. I've got 2 hits at the moment, so I will use an edge to second chance.
Which
Which
edge
means
second chance? Yeah, so you should be able to right click and just hit second chance. And let's assume it should then do everything properly. There you go.
Why do you have
Wow.
limits 3 though? That seems really low. Why would you have limits 3?
I've got limits 5. It should be off. That shouldn't be off firewall. It should be off attack. And my attack is at 6.
Which is it not 6 divided by? So your limits are they're in here, aren't they?
Yeah, I thought every skill that you're trying has a limit depending on what your deck is set up as. So like I've got attack currently at 6, sleaze at 5, data processing at 5, and I just switched as a free action. So the firewall dropped to 3. So originally my attack was 3. I wonder it's because I changed it after it's probably I initiated the roll before changing it. That's probably
I'll
it.
keep all that.
Yeah. So my max is 6. So I've got 5 successes there.
You got 5 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Page 46 for limits.
Oh, was it 5? Actually, I got 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because there was 5 on the second one. So I maxed out at.
So you got 6.
I got my attack limit, which was 6. Yeah, minus their whatever they rolled.
Yeah, I bet that's exactly what happened. I bet you changed it after you'd brought that screen up. We see that a lot in Pathfinder, right? If you do something before the mod's been applied,
it's already got it fixed into the roll, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You go close down the window and do it again.
Let me see if I'll roll one again. I've got the 6 minus there, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll just roll it again to make sure that it is that. What was I rolling?
Bear in mind, it probably takes edge off you.
Manually, that I think.
Not if you just do a fresh new roll.
I presume your edge. By the way, your edge should be filled in. I think.
I was doing it the other way, empty through to. Right, okay. Maybe that's why it didn't say one.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I'll just manually. I'll fill it up one at a time. Was it crack file I was doing?
Yeah. Right again.
Right, it's got limit 6. Yeah, so it is that. I must have done it the other way around.
Okay. Cool. All right. You managed to crack the file after a few moments. You're painfully aware that everybody in the booth seems to have stopped and are kind of staring at you because you've literally frozen. But you're focusing. The payload, there is a header that you can decipher. It says, song lines remain, find the keys. The content seems to be garbled static overlaid by a distorted guitar riff.
I was going to say, was there an audio file attached as well? So, okay,
But
I'll store that. We might be able to clear it up with somebody that can clear up the audio.
there is, beyond that, the encryption that is used on that content is beyond what you've encountered before.
That's fine. It's something I can take away. As long as I've got it, that's fine. And my hand will start moving again. And I'll finish my drink and just kind of go, well, that was weird.
They looked at
Yeah,
You feeling
yeah,
alright,
it's
Reaper?
kind of locked up.
It literally probably was that quick. but it was definitely a...
It was probably 6 seconds because each round
Yes.
is
Yeah.
3 seconds, and you needed 2 complex matrix actions to do that. So yeah, it would be about 6 seconds.
in which case,
I was in
I would
AR,
have.
which
I would have
is
said
I
to everybody-
use my initiative. So yeah.
I would have said to everybody, right, everybody freeze. And when he comes back, he thinks we're glitching.
Yeah.
I was in, obviously I'm in AR, and I just see a little glitch in the advertisement over there.
Matrix, a glitch in the matrix.
It was a glitch in the matrix. There was a porcelain mask with fractured lines of glass on it, and I went towards it, tried to tag it, managed to tag it, and then managed to get some data off it. The weird thing is, it was kind of like pre-crash, very old. Now, obviously, we're after an audio, an optical disc, aren't we?
Yeah.
Now
Pre-crash.
yeah, the data that was on it, there's an audio file in it which I've got, which we'll probably need to tidy up, which will give us some clues. But there was some text there that said "Song lines remain. Find the keys." So I don't know whether there's encrypted audio. So I don't know whether it'll require to decrypt it actually musical keys to be played. I don't know.
Maybe it's a lock for something, a key to a lock.
Possibly. But we probably need to look at it in detail whilst I'm not drinking.
That's something you can do.
And maybe not in public.
Maybe the keys to unlock this linked to this jet black.
Anyway, I had an idea. I got a guy I know. That's why I've got this bottle of wine. Might be able to do some digging for us. You might know something, you might not, about who could be interested in this kind of shit.
Sounds quite good. Do you want to give you a ride to him?
Yeah, maybe. Could be busy
Yeah.
around now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he runs a
hop on my
club
back.
somewhere, Zed. I'll hop in the back
Well,
of my van, little girl.
I'll let you have a think about what kind of district he would run his club in.
Somewhere fairly decent, probably.
Okay.
It's a proper nightclub type, fairly affluent. You can tell the river wasn't always broke.
Yeah. Cool.
He's just a bit
Fell on-
hungry.
Fell on hard times and wouldn't do OnlyFans.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. So I think we'll call it a night there. You have your run. You have your first little run. So we have one option to go and speak to River's music contact. You can also do general legwork to figure out anything that you can find. But obviously the music contact feels like a good place to start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I haven't noticed that signal.
I'm not here next week, so we'll pick up the week after next.
Okay, give me some time to read decking and sort out a decent cheat sheet.
Yep. Those cheat sheets you sent me, actually, we'll distribute out because I think they are pretty useful.
Yeah,
they're
very basic.
They were the sheets that we used for most of our campaign from memory.
Yeah. They are very basic. I think the harder thing is when you get down to the particular actions you can take and what they go against. So and they're not on the. I brought my my GM screen down, and that hasn't got it on either. That's just got a description of what falls under a complex, what falls under a simple. So I'll probably need to get something where I can look at what it is.
There's a couple of pages in the core book that kind of give you a pretty good.
Yeah. Somebody will have taken those and put them into a screen. So I'll probably get those and put them onto it.
I had known someone years ago back. I'm not going to go back through Discord to find it. That had all the things for the Matrix and things. Where's my van on my character sheet?
It has a separate character.
Oh, that's awesome.